Today's video, my friends, is insane. We are taking on the best team on FIFA 23. Statistically speaking,
you nailed it!
Manchester City is the best team you can use on FIFA 23 along the likes of PSG, Real Madrid, but they are actually better than them when you look at the overall stats throughout the entire squad. So, what is the point of this video? In today's video, we're taking on that team, its starting 11 and the bench players, reverting all of them back to the first time they appeared in any FIFA game. You don't know what I mean? Let me show you. Back in FIFA 17, Erling Braut Haaland was 58 rated with 78 potential and 15 years old. Kevin De Bruyne in FIFA 10, he was a 62 rated player that didn't even have an actual face, an actual picture in the game with 75 potential. This is what I'm talking about. We're taking those players back all the way to the first time they came into FIFA, and we're putting Manchester City into the depths of League 2. This should be a lot of fun. There I am holding up the Manchester City shirt, and now I will show you guys the team that has been put into League 2, and trust me, there are some insane downgrades. So, going into it, Phil Foden, 64 rated the first time he appeared on FIFA. Haaland, 58 as we have seen before. Mahrez is only 50 rated, which is insane. One of the lowest rated players. De Bruyne is a 62 when he comes into FIFA the first time. Rodri is 65. Bernardo Silva, a 69 rated player.
Yeah, boy.
Cancelo, a 65. Laporte, the highest rated player in the team with a 70 rating. Ruben Dias is coming in with the 68. Kyle Walker at the time, same as Kevin De Bruyne, did not even have a real picture. He has been in FIFA for a long time and he's 59 rated. Ederson coming in with the 64. Funnily enough, first time he appears on FIFA, he plays in the same team as Jan Oblak. So that's a fun fact for you. And the bench, Julian Alvarez, 59. Grealish on the 63 the first time he appears. Gundogan, a 52 the first time he appears. And then the lowest rated player I have to mention is John Stones. He started off his first FIFA game on a freaking 48 rating. So the whole point of this video is we're going to take on this team and try and climb back up to become the best team in world football in terms of FIFA 23. This should be a lot of fun, and we could do this with multiple teams. If you guys enjoy this one, make sure to smash that like button, and let's see what we can achieve with this squad right here. It just looks absolutely ridiculous. By the way, at the time when Haaland came into the game, he was 15 years old. How insane is that? But yeah, the drop in Mahrez and Stones and Gundogan really shocked me. Oh, and by the way, guys, I gave them the same potential that they had back in the day as well. So some of these players might not even grow into becoming some of the best in world football, like Rodri did not show any great potential. Same for Ederson. Foden was one of the only ones in there alongside Grealish. But then you see players like KDB did not show any great potential. So we need these boys to perform. Otherwise, they are just not going to be growing. And that is a huge risk. And I need to be able to take this team to the next level. I hope we don't end up at the bottom of the league table in our first season. So here it goes. Let's see how this one works out. The season has now come to an end, and I want to know from you guys in the comments down below, what do you think is the best transfer that has happened in this transfer window so far in January? I've already seen some crazy deals, but obviously need to talk about Chelsea, Modric, Joao Felix, Badiashile, and they seem to want to spend even more by giving contracts that last an eternity to circumvent financial fair play. But let me know how you guys feel about any other transfers, not just specifically Chelsea. Let me know if your team made a transfer and you're very happy with it. I personally am really looking forward to seeing how Gakpo will do in this team for Liverpool. Hasn't necessarily kicked on too well to begin with, but I still have faith in him. But here we are now. First season is over. Let's check out the squad and the players and how they have performed this year. Are we going up? Are we staying here? Foden, 71. Haaland up to a 63. That is a +5 for Mr. Haaland.
Why not?
A +6 for Riyad Mahrez, who I believe was the lowest rated player to begin with in this season. De Bruyne, who is still lower rated than Rodri and Silva and plenty of other players. It is really weird seeing the actual highest rated player with the lower rating here. Kyle Walker has gone up to a 65. Lovely. Ruben Dish is up to a 73. Laporte 75. Cancelo 71. Ederson 69. And I do actually wonder, can we take any of these players past their actual ratings now in FIFA 23? That is going to be quite interesting to see as well. And then we have Alvarez 66, Grealish 67. I mean, Alvarez has probably played more than Haaland, which is a bit of a madness, you know, because Haaland right now, as you guys know, is the one, and he might actually end up not being the one due to the fact that Alvarez is possibly taking over his spot. So we might see a reshuffled Manchester City team by the end of this, where Haaland is just sat on a bench, but we'll see what happens in the long run. I am very excited to see that this team has done as well as it has. And then performance-wise, before we go into the league table, Alvarez 22-4, Haaland 15 goals in 23 games. That's exceptional. Phil Foden 17-8. Bernardo Silva has done well. KDB starting off with the assist. See, he has 8 assists already. He's still the main passer in this team, alongside Foden, though, I will have to say. And then the finish, Manchester City is first. We are going up into League One, where we will be facing a lot better competition. And I do actually wonder, like, a couple of these players that we have in a team might be good in like 1-2 years time. There are still plenty that are actually horrible and would get absolutely crushed in the Championship or in the Premier League. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. Let's go into season number 2. This season is done now, and we are looking into it. April 2024. The big question is now arising. How well have we done? And by the looks of things, we've done pretty well, seeing those 3 wins. We do have some losses on our record this season, which surprises me, but we're going up again. So we have climbed up into the Championship now, guys, which is going to be quite interesting because there are some quality players in the Championship, as we all know. So now, for the first time, we're going to see this team tested at a higher level, but we've gotten it by getting 92 points, and it is not as much more impressive than the teams below us. And I can actually see that some teams still have some games going. Why is it so odd when it comes to the Championship? Like, there was a team that had 3 more games left, which is, I don't know what the hell, but as we are doing a rebuild on Manchester City, there's always this topic out there that people love to talk about. Haaland versus Mbappe. Who is your guy? I absolutely love both. I once thought it was going to be Mbappe, and then I switched over to Haaland. I genuinely can't tell anymore. I'm just going to decide to basically enjoy both. But let me know which one you think is the better one. But now the season should be fully done, and we can see we're still first, and Blackpool still haven't played their 46th game. I mean, I don't know what to say. We're going to be first or second by the end of this, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to go up, and Haaland is a 66, while Alvarez is a 73. Haaland on the bench. Oh my God. That feels like a crime, but having said that, Alvarez is the World Cup winner. So is it that much of a crime? I don't know. Mahrez on a 61 rating. Foden on the 77. Grealish up to a 71 now. I probably should turn him into a right wing, but then again, turning a 50 rated player into a world-class one is really enticing. So I might keep Grealish as a left wing for now. Gundogan on a 59. Diaz up to a 77. Laporte 79. De Bruyne is still chasing down the likes of Rodri and Bernardo Silva, which is funny to see every single time. And then we're going to be going into the performances of the lads. As always, Alvarez 30-1. Incredible. Phil Foden 25 goal contributions. Where the hell is Haaland? Kevin De Bruyne coming in with the 20. GG's. Haaland this time around. Oh boy. Oh boy, the poor lad. Oh, wow. Haaland is getting ruined by Alvarez. Guys, let's go into the next season. And lads, as I mentioned before, it is not as easy in the Championship. We only came in the 5th position. Bournemouth with 99 points going back up, along with Preston. GG's to them. Watford, Nottingham Forest, Manchester City, and Norwich are fighting in the playoffs. Now, that means there is a chance for us to go through, but we could also very well be bottling it. So let's get it started. We have the game against Nottingham. First game is a loss. Second game is a 2-0 win. A great comeback. And now, big question, the big moment. It is time to play the playoff finals right here, right now. Is this going to be successful? We have a great team by the looks of it. I like it. KDB on a 76. He's really lacking, man. Come on, KDB. I need you to get above 90. That's the plan for him. But here it is against Norwich. We have Morelos up top from Rangers, I believe. It's a 1-0 win. We are back into the Premier League. Manchester City is back where they belong. And now the big question is, who has been the top performer this season? We have seen the team ratings just now, and I do wonder who's the one. Is it Julian Alvarez again? It is. He leaves Haaland absolutely no chance to catch up. 26-2. Phil Foden done well. KDB, great season. +4, 22 goal contributions. Keep it up, El Capitan. Mahrez, 10 goals and 6 assists. Grealish is absolutely fuming on the bench, but Phil Foden is the left wing of this team, and I will not leave Mahrez alone. All right, he was 50 rated. I want him to get better and get to 70 plus and whatever. Now in the Premier League, he's going to play as a 68 rated player. That's going to be fun. I could easily convert Grealish to a right wing, but I kind of enjoy this aspect of this rebuild right now. And then Walker is up to a 75 with 1 goal and 1 assist as well. So generally speaking, guys, the team itself is pretty much Prem ready, but it isn't insane. It all depends on how we do now. The good thing is, obviously, through the good performances in these previous years, we are now going to be able to jump into the Premier League with good dynamic potential going our way, but from this point on, it could get quite rough. The Prem season has come to an end, and now the big question is, how have we done the first time around? Are we going to be in the top half of the league table? It looks like we could be, you know. Ooh, December wasn't good. Okay, so maybe we are in there. Are we? Yes, 8th position. That is quite impressive if you ask me. 59 points. And first place belongs to Arsenal. Hey, you know what, man? There is nothing I want more than Arsenal to win the Premier League this season, because obviously Liverpool ain't going to win it. So I can't want that, because there's no point. It's not going to happen. I really want Arsenal to get it done. I love the way they play. It's extremely enjoyable to watch, and that's something I've been kind of missing a little bit from watching other teams. I mean, Liverpool had a certain amount of time where they were playing incredible football. It was so enjoyable to watch, and now, obviously, we kind of suck. But watching Arsenal in the Prem with all these young players rising to the occasion, beautiful. So, yeah, let's move back into this. And let's see how the boys have done. Haaland, 72 rated. Alvarez, 85. Big difference. Mahrez up to a 73. Phil Foden, 88. What a discrepancy between the left wing and the right wing. De Bruyne up to an 81. Let's go, buddy. Silva, 84. Rodri, 85. Walker, 80. The entire defense above 80. And Ederson is above an 82. So everyone is 80 plus except Mahrez. And then on the bench, Grealish is still on the 75. He's not getting enough play time, so he's probably a bit disappointed, but we are Team Mahrez over here. 50 to 90 plus, that's the plan. And going into this year, we will see 19-3, 15-13. Phil Foden with the 13-5. Mahrez 8-4. Yes, buddy, this guy's still scoring and assisting in the Premier League. That's impressive. Haaland, 4 times off the bench, 3 goals, 7.57 average rating. The kid is on fire. Guys, our second season of the Prem, I honestly somehow don't think it's going to be much better than 8th position. I'd be surprised if we make it to 5th. May 2027, and here we are. Have we improved? A yes or no? The big question needs answering, and the answer is coming with a Champions League finish. Wow, I honestly did not see that coming, because there are plenty of actually not plenty. There's only one player that really isn't up to the task, which is Mahrez. We're going to get him there. I promised it to him. He will be playing in the Champions League final at some point, hopefully. The 3rd position is quite impressive to me, if you ask me, and the team itself. Wow. Okay, now this is insane. 89 Alvarez, Foden 92, Silva, Rodri, De Bruyne looking like an insanely strong midfield. If the camera would like to focus, that'd be cool as well. Walker as a right back, Diaz on the 87, Laporte as well, Cancelo 91, Ederson on the 87, and Haaland on the 74. He wants to be that substitution off the bench so badly. I kind of start feeling bad for the lad. I want him to be the starting 11. Alvarez with a 30 and 3, De Bruyne 18 and 9, Foden 17 and 7, and then where's Haaland? Where's our poor little boy? 1 game, 1 goal. What more do you need? He's doing exactly what is desired of a striker. He plays, scores. It is what it is. Next season coming up with Champions League football. Lads, I think we might have beaten Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. Yes, semi-final against Arsenal, right? Or is this the quarterfinals? We have beaten Arsenal. Yeah, there's the semi-final now. Up against Villarreal. What is happening? It's already happening. Mahrez is still low-rated. I'm going to have to play with a low-rated player. We lost in the cup, though. That sucks. Villarreal. No way. That's unreal. Villarreal have kicked us out of the Champions League in the semi-final. What the hell is happening with the camera and Villarreal? That's the big question. And trust me, boys, I've tried many times to fix this Oh, we're going unfocused again. That's cool. There we go. We're back again. That's good to see. Nice to have you with us, camera. I tried. I am looking into videos that help with like autofocus and stuff. It seems like no one else has this issue. It might just be my face. Maybe the camera doesn't just recognize me as a human being, which is a sad thing. Anyways, going into this right now, we are coming in the which position? Oh, 4th, just barely finishing in the Champions League spots by goal difference, which is quite interesting to see. And then in the squad hub, performance-wise, we're looking at Phil Foden outperforming Alvarez, Bernardo Silva 14 and 13, De Bruyne up to an 89. Yes, he's slowly getting there. 91 is his initial rating, as you guys know. Riyad Mahrez up to an 81. So I guess I'm kind of happy that we didn't make it. Cancelo with the 7 and 6 right there. That's good as well for a left back. But let me just take a look at the team itself. And it comes in with insane ratings. Honestly, absolutely ridiculous. Maybe the fact that Ruben Dias was injured caused us to lose against Villarreal. That could be the issue. But Mahrez is up to an 81. I desperately need to get him to become a faster player, first of all, but also a higher rated player. For us to be able to win the Premier League title or the Champions League title, we have a lot of work to do. Last time around, Villarreal kicked us out of the Champions League. This time, we are smacking them up with a 4-1 victory first up. And I just changed some settings on the camera. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. We are getting past them with a 2-2 draw in the second leg. I can't wait to see how this team plays in game, because I know how the high-rated players that are originally in FIFA 23 play, but I don't know how they actually play now that we've kind of redone them again, starting from the bottom where they used to be at the beginning of FIFA 09, FIFA 11, taken from all FIFAs in the past, and we're getting past Bayern Munich and PSG, and we are able to finally see these players in a Champions League final, guys. This has me so excited. Let's stop right there and let's take a look into the team. Where are we right now? Foden on a 96. He has outdone himself big time. De Bruyne up to a 91. Same rating as he's on right now in FIFA 23. But Bernardo Silva and Rodri have outdone themselves. Alvarez also outdone himself, I believe. And I think everyone has absolutely smashed their own ratings from the past. And we do see Mahrez on an 84 with a lot more pace on him. But still, it's not a big enough upgrade. It's going to be great, though. Every single one of these is now on 5-star, 5-star. I can't wait to see how this team plays in-game, because they do have different stats. Overall-wise, yes, they might be extremely high, but they will feel somewhat different. I mean, KDB only has 74 shooting here. I'm assuming the KDB that you guys know in your games has a lot more shooting. So this is going to be quite a weird one. And Haaland has only made it to a 79. And the boy has 65 pace. Can you imagine Haaland with 65 pace? The guy's absolutely rapid. And then Grealish on 80. I will definitely sub on Haaland. That is definitely happening, guys. That is me done with the menu part. Now we get to enjoy the matchup of dreams up against our opponents of Juventus. Yes, Juventus. And I'm hoping Juve has a good and strong team. Let me see. How are you looking, Juve? Šeško, Chiesa, Edwards, Marcus Edwards, Soler, De Jong, Fagioli, Endika, Konate, Mendes, Trent, Lafont. Ooh, that's a nice looking team. Oh, and let's not forget, I nearly forgot. I need to show you if we won the Premier League. Come on, please, please, please. Ah, second place. You know what? I feel like I fixed this camera issue. I'm kind of proud of myself. The Champions League final is coming, and I would have never thought that I'd see the day where Trent is wearing a Juventus shirt, but it is happening, and this Juventus team actually looks very, very strong. So I'm excited to dive straight into it. Guys, let's take them on. We grew this team from their first ever FIFA ratings to very, very high ratings right here. So I'm expecting these guys, some of them, to possibly play better than they normally do in FIFA 23. And I also expect some of them... Oh, what a ball!
Nope.
What a finish! Hitting the crossbar straight away. Great start into the game. Things we love to see. Oh, let's go, buddy. So as this video was kind of surrounding the idea of taking players back, let me know, guys, how have you started playing FIFA? Like, which FIFA game is the first one you can remember? For me, the first one I remember is FIFA 98. Because I was born in 92. Back then, my dad had like a PlayStation 1. And yeah, I started playing FIFA back then. So I was destined to become a FIFA YouTuber. And now, lads, now I've been playing this game for more than half of my life.
Then why do you still suck?
Like, literally, I have been playing since FIFA 98, right? So if you look at it, FIFA 23, I've played it for so many freaking years. It's actually unbelievable. I have to play that over the top. KDB waiting. KDB now pushing forward. Sees Julian Alvarez's run. KDB still has that passing ability. Alvarez! Oh, I've been playing this game for more than half of my life. Alvarez, buddy, if you keep going like this, I'll have to sub on Haaland. I'm telling you. Foden, great cross. Number 3, Ruben Dias gets taken out. Laporte, Mahrez, 50 rated to begin with, and now with the chance to become a hero in the Champions League final. Does oh my God, what a tackle. That should be a red card for sure. Šeško sprinting. And there is Ederson. I do not like this. Šeško, Benjamin Šeško plays a great ball. Juve in a good position, and luckily our defense steps right in right before halftime as well. Could have been crucial, but no, we're surviving this one. That's dangerous. I needed that tackle from Kyle Walker. Huge one. Nice pass. Here goes an injured Bernardo Silva. An injured Bernardo Silva. Can he score? Let's see. He tries. It wasn't bad, you know. It was actually a banging shot right there. 68 minutes in. Mahrez needs to get taken out. Alvarez moves to the right. And yes, Haaland comes on. 79 rated Haaland with 65 pace. This should be fun. And also Bernardo Silva is injured. I don't think I'm going to take him off, though. I think he's going to stay on. That's a good ball. Not good enough, though. We got him. We got him. KDB. KDB sees the run of Haaland. Can he find him? Yes, he can. Haaland is through. Haaland. What? He was he off?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's not happening, man. Don't be disrespectful. Phil Foden into Haaland. Haaland down the left wing. Goes Cancelo. Cancelo sprinting away. Sees Haaland in the center. Yes! 79 rated Erling Braut Haaland has done it. Of course it had to be him. Julian Alvarez, you might have carried us to the final, but Haaland gets it done in the end. Look at him. Cancelo, amazing run forward. The disrespect they showed initially with the skill move attempt, I had to punish them. Haaland comes in, strikes it, scores, and hopefully wins it for City in the end right here. I gotta say, he doesn't feel as slow, does he? Even though he has 65 pace, I feel like EA implementing his body type animation into this game kind of keeps him somewhat fast. Oh, no. Yes, mate. Absolutely insane tackle. And then the pass on top of it. And now the pass to Julian Alvarez. Back into KDB. What a ball. Phil Foden. Down to Haaland. Haaland. No. Lafont picks it up. Man, it could have been 2-0 to finish things off. That was beautifully played. Honestly, one of the better passing plays I've had in a long time in a Champions League final. But now it's all about defending, and Kyle Walker is the best at that. He just catches up to anyone and everyone. And now we kick it away. And that, my friends, is Manchester City going from their initial ratings in FIFA 09 even, to FIFA 23 and becoming the champions in terms of the European football stage once more. This is what we would like to see, guys. Exceptional. I really like this idea. It took a little bit of research and playing around with the mods, but man, this is how career mode stays fun, and I really had a lot of it in this one. KDB is the one to lift the trophy in the end. He's actually the only one, I believe, who got to exactly the rating that he has on FIFA 23 right now, while others have actually surpassed it or have stayed behind, like the likes of Haaland, of course. But man, he steps in the final and gets it done in the end. The boy didn't need many games when he came on as a sub, but we saw 4 games, 3 goals, 1 game, 1 goal in previous seasons. So at the end of the day, it all worked perfectly fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Leave your suggestions for the next rebuild in the comments down below. And yeah, hopefully I finally have the camera fixed. Take care and peace.